Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today, I want to talk about the knot that I've been using for the last couple of years. And a lot of you guys have been calling me out in videos that I've been doing recently that are on the water. I'm showing you the baits that I'm using, I'm tying them on, and I'm getting so many questions from viewers regarding the knot that I'm using in those videos because it is a very unusual knot. Honestly, I learned this knot from a video that Mark Daniels Jr. put out. I haven't talked to him recently, so I don't even know if he still uses the knot, but I can tell you for the last 2 years I've been using it, and I don't believe I've broken off once at the knot. This knot has incredible strength, extremely easy to tie, and it's one that just allows your bait to perform very well. And you can use it on all the different types of line, whether it's monofilament, fluorocarbon, braid. You can use it on all of them. I personally prefer it with monofilament and fluorocarbon. I stick with the double Palomar if I'm using braid just because that knot is pretty much indestructible in my opinion. But this one is one that has replaced all of my knots for both fluorocarbon and monofilament, and I am in love with it. So if you watch my videos and you've been following me for a couple of years, you may have seen me do a video on this probably about 2 years ago now at this time. But since then, I don't know that I've really talked about it unless somebody asked me in the comment section. So the knot that I like to use is called the Miller knot. Again, I got it from a Mark Daniels Jr. From one of his YouTube videos, and I decided to try it because at the time I was having some issues with the knots that I was using. And I feel like I have used most of the major knots that are on the market at this time, and the Miller knot has been the strongest and the easiest for me to tie. So I want to show you guys how to use it because I have been getting that many questions in my recent videos, and I figured I would just put another one out because there really aren't many people talking about it. There's a lot of you out there that are struggling with knots and looking for a good knot, and this is one that I think you should try. So I'm going to show you the Miller knot. Pretty simple to tie. A little bit of practice makes perfect, and I would recommend giving it a try, taking it out, fishing with it, and I think you'll see, just like I have, how good it is. So let's show you how to tie it. All right, so we're going to tie the Miller knot for you. We've got a Core Tackle Ozark rig, and we've got some green braid. Now, I do like to tie this with monofilament or fluorocarbon. Generally, I prefer double Palomar with braided line, but you can tie it as well with braided line. So the first thing you're going to do is go through the eye of your hook twice. And I like to leave a good amount of tag end out, and I'll show you why. So we're going to go through. So we've got our tag end, and I like to pinch right above the eye, and then I'm going to create just the loop, as you can see. So I've got a loop, then I'm going to take the tag end, wrap it twice around the main line, just like so. I'm going to grab my tag end, keep a little bit of a loop, go through our circle, both ends, so you can see I'm going through it, and then I'm going to pinch that with my fingers. I'm going to take the loop I just created, wrap it around the main line, grab my tag end, and pull it. Now, when you do it right, you should see a figure eight, just like we've got. Now, in this case, this is braid, so it kind of pulled tight, but there is an 8 there, as you can see. So at that point, I'm just going to grab the tag end, pull it tight, and everything will slide right down into place. And that's the Miller knot, just like that. Let's see if we can get the focus. So the Miller knot tied nice and tight. Very simple knot. Takes not much practice to get it down, but there it is. So there you have it, guys. That's the Miller knot. A very simple one to tie. Give it a try. A little bit of practice makes perfect, and I think you'll find that you like this. So if you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Stay tuned, new video coming out tomorrow.